So today I'm going to discuss all the chapters, right? And we'll be discussing the previous year questions from each of these chapters. So first chapter that I'm discussing is quadratic equations. One by one we'll pick up the chapters. So here is the first question. So the roots of the quadratic equation a minus b whole square, a minus b x square plus b minus c x plus c minus a equal to 0 are equal, then prove that 2a is equal to b plus c. So we have this quadratic equation here. Question says roots are equal. Now if they are equal, so definitely discriminant would be 0 in this case, right? So what is discriminant? That's b square minus 4ac, and this is the general form of the quadratic equation, right? Alright, no issues. I was visible only in step 2, that's okay. I'm repeating it again, right? Don't worry. So this is the given equation. Here this is what? This is going to be your A. This is what? This is going to be B, and this is going to be C, right? If I compare it with the general form of the quadratic equation, right? Okay. So what we will have done here is B is B minus C whole square. What is A? That's 4 times A times C, which is A minus B times C minus A equal to 0. I hope this much step is clear to everyone, right? How we are using A, B and C. Girjesh Kumar, please refresh the screen once because it's working fine for the others. Yes. All right. Shall we move ahead to the next step? Okay. So let's just open this up. What is b minus c whole square? That's b square plus c square minus 2bc. And this, we have to multiply these two brackets. So that's 4 times ac minus a square minus bc plus ab equal to 0. Right? Very simple. Just you have to, open the brackets up. We are just doing bracket multiplication using the identities. Now it's working fine. Yes, Keshvi? Great. So what we have done here is, let's open all the brackets up. When you open the brackets, you know that sign will get changed, right? So b square plus c square minus 2bc. Now signs will change. Minus 4ac plus 4a square plus 4bc minus 4ab equal to 0. Yes, clear? Sonali Singh, Sakshi Yadav, Puneet Kaur. Thank you, Bhagyavardhan. Fennel is giving thumbs up. Okay, this much part is clear. Yeah. All right, all right. So all you need to do is, so b square plus c square minus 2bc plus 4bc. These are like terms. This becomes plus 2bc, right? Rest everything is as it is. Copy everything down as it is. Yes, it is a lengthy one. It is a 3 marker. Come on. So obviously a lot of steps would be there. You think CBSE will give you marks just like that? So now you have to identify here. Here if we have an identity, and an identity is formed here. This is b square, this is c square, this is 4a square. Can I write this as b square plus c square plus 2a whole square? Now here we can see negative signs with 4ac and 4ab. What is common in both of them? That's a. So definitely this term is negative, right? Now you can use the identity b square plus c square minus 2a square. Remember, you have done this identity in grade 9th, a plus b plus c whole square. That's okay, Muralidharan A. It's fine. Right? So this becomes 2 times 2 times this and this, 2bc, right? And then plus 2 times c times minus 2a. This would be minus 4ac plus 2 times and then minus 2a times b. That's why it is b plus c minus 2a whole square. I hope this part is clear to everyone. Since see, this is what you have done in grade 9th, right? So it's really simple for you to come to this identity. MKG made easy. The session has just started and you're asking me how long will this session go? Right? Abhi se tired ho? Oh, very sad, Fennel. Kusum. Yes. So what we have done here is we have used this identity only. What is D? D is 0, right? That's b square minus 4ac equal to 0. And what is b here? b minus c. What is a here? a minus b. c, c minus a. Just आपको इस identity में उसको put करना है, right? इसमें आपको put करना है equation में, and you just open the, open the brackets up, change the signs, you come to this step. And then we are using this identity here. The identity part. Sure, Surya Teja. See, this is b square. You have to identify this. This is c square. And this 4a square could be written as 2a square. But you see why these two are in negative. Definitely, you see a is common amongst them. So definitely this term is negative here, minus 2a square, right? So we have, what is the identity actually? That's a plus b plus c whole square, a square plus b square plus c square, plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So plus 2ab, instead of a and b, we have bc. Plus 2bc, instead of b and c, we have c and minus 2a. Plus 2ca, we have this and this, right? And we come to this. So what we are doing here is, instead of opening the identity up, right, we are basically, we are narrowing it down. So from basically what we have here is, it's already, this expression is opened up. Yes? Cool. Understood this much part. So now you take square to the other side, right? So we have b plus c minus 2a equal to 0. So we have b plus c equals to 2a. Clear? Yes, Siraj. Square kahan gaya? Lavya Goel. When you take square to the other side, square root of 0 would be 0 only, right? That's why we have 0 only. Surya, it's clear, right? Great. Let's move ahead. Let's take a look at the next question. Again, it's a 3-marker. It came in CBSE 2011. Find the roots of the following quadratic equation: 2 root 3x square minus 5x plus root 3 equal to 0. Roots we have to find out. That's simple. This is the equation that you have. And no method is mentioned here. You can use any of the methods that you want. You can use factorization also if you are comfortable with it. But generally, students are not comfortable with the factorization method, especially when it comes with roots and all. Right? All right. So, general form of quadratic equations is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. And what are the roots? Minus b plus minus root d, which is b square minus 4ac by 2a. You can use this also. This is also correct. Okay? This is also fine. Alright, alright. So, let's put everything here. This is the equation. What is a here? 2 root 3, b is minus 5 and c is root 3. Yes? Trick for factorization, Sanvi. Don't worry. I'll come up with something like that. Don't worry. And for factorization, I think we have done that. Yes, we have done that in a session when we discussed the formula sheet, you remember. In that session, I tell you a trick to use factorization method. Yes? Alright. So please, you can watch that session again. It's there on YouTube. Yes. Thank you, Harini Nivitha. Thank you, Mayangar. Alright. No, not only quads in this session. I'll be covering all the chapters. Don't worry. Alright. So, let's put everything here. Minus of minus 5 plus minus root of minus 5 square minus 4 times 2 root 3 times root 3 upon 2 times 2 root 3. I'm just putting these values in the formula. Right? Nothing else. Just be careful while putting. So, we have 5 plus minus root of 25 minus 24 by 4 root 3. So, what do you get? 5 plus minus 1 by 4 root 3. Right? And plus minus 1. That means 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 by 4 root 3. Or 5 minus 1 would be 4. 4 by 4 root 3. So, this gets cancelled. This is 3 times 2. 3 times 3. And you get 3 by 2 root 3. Or we have 1 by root 3. So, I hope this is clear to everyone. Yes? Correct, Disha. Yes. Root 3 by 2. That could also be written. Yes. You can give it this way also. Yes, Sukhjot. Yes. Thank you, Jyoti Pandey. Right, Bhagyavardhan. 3 by 2? No, Bhagya. How come it's 3 by 2? We have root 3 also here. See, if you want, you can cancel out this root 3 with this. So, final answer would be root 3 by 2 and 1 by root 3. Or you can leave it this way. 3 by 2 root 3. Yes. Thank you, Kartikeya. Alright. So, this is clear to everyone, right? Thank you, Shiva Ranjani. Thanks a lot for such positive words. Factorization method. That is also simple. See, what is 2 root 3 times root 3? I'm telling it this for the students who want to use factorization. What is 2 root 3 times root 3? 2 root 3 times root 3. That's going to be 2 times 3. Correct? Which is going to be 6. So we have the factors already. What I'll do here is I'll write 2 root 3 x square as it is. And here I can write minus 2x minus 3x plus root 3 equal to 0. Yes. Alright, so now I'll take common from these consecutive terms. So here we have 2x common. Inside we have root 3x minus 1. Here I have root 3 common. And here I'll have root 3x minus 1 equal to 0. So we have 2x minus root 3 and we have root 3x minus 1 equal to 0. So what do you get? X equal to root 3 by 2 and 1 by root 3. Yes? I hope this is clear, Siraj. Thank you, MKG made easy. So, Fenil, I have explained factorization method also for the ones who are more comfortable with factorization. Clear, Siraj? Great. Yes, Adarsh, I do remember. Yes. Okay. Hi, Hari Murali. As far as I remember, you are attending the class after quite a long time. Yes? All right, all right. Bhagavardhan, please check your answer. Okay, now it's, it's root 3 by 2 and 1 by root 3. All right, okay. Let's move ahead. So these were the questions from quadratic equations. Now next we have questions from arithmetic progressions. Interesting chapter. Let's take a look. So if the 9th term of an AP is 0, then show that its 29th term is double of its 19th term. Yes? Alright, so 9th term of AP is 0. So we'll write step by step. That means A9 is 0. That's how we write it, right? And what is the formula for nth term? That's an equal to a plus n minus 1d. See, I expect that by now you all would be well versed with the formula, right? Alright. Thank you, Danny T. Manoj. Yes, Sonali, I do remember. Alright. So I can, A9 could be written as a plus 8d, right? And we know that A9 is equal to 0. Let's equate a plus 8d to 0. What do you get? A equals to minus 8d, right? This is clear. Absolutely, Siraj. PDF of the session in the description? Sure. I'll share the PDF. You can, yes. We will share it. Don't worry. So whatever it's written on the slides, whatever is there, it would be, yes. You will have it after the session. Okay. Now question says, then show that 29th term is double of 19th term. Okay, 29th term and 19th term. We know the formula. What is 29th term then? A plus 28d. And we just got the value that a is equal to minus 8d. So let's substitute it here. We get a29 equals to 20d. Okay. Now a19, that could be written as a plus 18d. So a19 could be written as minus 8d plus 18d, which is a19 would be equal to 10d, right? So that means what I can see here is that it is 10d, other one is 20d. That means it is twice of it. So definitely a29 is twice of a19. I hope it's clear to everyone. Yes? T29, T times, yes, it could be written this way also. Yes, hi Aryan, Udinia, hi Kavita, right Ruchi, yes, that's how we can write it. Clear as diamond, all right Hari Murali, yeah. Yes, Prachi. So this is clear to everyone. Fatima, you want me to repeat this? So, 9th term is 0, that means a plus 8d is 0, right? So, if I equate that to 0, you get a equals to minus 8d. Now, 29th term is what? A plus 28d, right? Put a as minus 8d here. What do you get? You get minus 8d plus 28d, 20d. Similarly, 19th term you have to open up. That can be written as a plus 18d. Put minus 8d here, we get 10d. So, it's clearly evident. It is double of it. That's what we were supposed to prove here. So Nali saying MH gaming. I've explained again for the ones who could not understand this. Yes. I hope it's clear now. Yes, Fatima? MH gaming? Aryan, yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. Clear? Prachi, Correct, Sukhjot? Yes. All right. All right, let's move ahead. Let's take a look at the next question now. Which term of the AP 3, 12, 21, 30 will be 90 more than its 50th term? Question says, which term is 90 more than its 50th term? Right? So let's suppose we don't know what that term number is. Let's say nth term of the AP is 90 more than the 50th term. Right? Let's assume that term. So first term over here is 3. What is the common difference? Common difference we can check. 12 minus 3 is what? That's 9. Which term? So let's say that's an is 90 more than 50th term. That's how we can frame an equation with this much information. Yes? All right. All right. All right. So A50 would be what? That's A plus 49D. Right? I'm first finding out the value for this A50, A plus 49D. Let's put everything here. So 3 plus 49 times 9. That's going to be 444. That's the 50th term. Right? Okay. Now, this is the equation that we framed with this information. Right? Now, let's open AN. That is A plus N minus 1D equals to 90 plus 444. Right? Let's put everything here. 3 plus n minus 1 times 9 equals to 534. Here's Divya. What doubt you have? Asha. Okay, I'm repeating the previous slide. So this is the equation that you get with this information. Which term? We don't know what that term number is. Let's say that's the nth term. So an would be 90 plus A50. Right? Now I need A50. Correct? So A50 is A plus 49D. You have A, you have common difference also, because obviously the AP series is given here. Right, let's put here 3 plus 49 times 9, you get A50, which is 444. Some students have got the answer also. Wow. Great. So, what do you get? We know the equation, AN is equal to 90 plus A50. Let's put everything here. So, 90 plus 444, that's the value for A50. AN could be opened as A plus N minus 1D. So, what is A? That's 3. We need to find N, minus 1 as it is, 9 here. Simplify this, you get N equal to 60. So, 60th term of the AP is 90 more than its 50th term. Right? Clear, Asha? Thank you, Vishnu Priya. Yes, Sukhjot. Sukhjot has written all the steps. My God. Crystal clear, Bhagyavardhan. Yes, Hari Murali. All right. That's clear to everyone. Let's move ahead to the next one. So, in an AP, if S5 plus S7, right? What is S5? That means sum of 5 terms, sum of 7 terms. We add them up, you get 167. This is the given information. S10, sum of 10 terms is 235. Then find the AP. Now we do not have the AP series. We do not know what the first term is, what the next term is. This time we need to form it. Where Sn denotes the sum of first n terms. Right? Easy, so easy. Yes, Sonali? Thank you, Prachi. Krishnakpal, clear. All right. Great. So what is Sn? We know the formula, that's n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d, right? Now we are given S5 plus S7 is 167. All you need to do is, first, what is S5? 5 represents here n. Wherever we have n, I'll put 5. So 5 by 2, 2a. I do not know what the first term is, right? I'll keep it as it is, plus 5 minus 1d. We know n. We do not know the common difference, keep it as it is. Right? Yes, Hari Murali? See, these are the important questions. That's what I told you. And plus S7. What is n here? N is 7. Instead of n, put 7. 7 by 2, 2a plus 7 minus 1d equal to 167. This is clear to everyone? Yes, this much part. We only have to substitute the value of n in the formula. Right, Sukhjot? Okay. So let's simplify this. What do you get? You have 5a plus 10d plus 7a plus 21d equal to 167. Add the like terms up. You have 12a plus 31d equal to 167. Yes, Sanvi. Which step? S5 plus S7. What is 5 representing here? That's representing n, right? Put n here, which is 5. 5 by 2, rest everything. 2a plus 5 minus 1d. See, we do not know a, we do not know d. Keep them as it is. Only we are substituting the value of n here, that's 5. Right? And then We have the value of n in another part, that's 7. Let's put that here, equal to 167. Clear? Yes, Sanvi? Great. Now, simplification is easy for everyone. Come on, you're 10th graders. Got it? Great. Simplify this, you get 12a plus 31d equal to 167. This is your equation number 1. Mark this as equation number 1. Okay? Alright. Wow, Rashi has given the answer also. Great. Rashi, good speed. Now question says S10 is 235. Again, I do not know the first term and the common difference. Again, using the formula, I'll put n only, which is 10. 10 by 2, 2a plus 10 minus 1d equal to 235. So what do we get? We get 10a plus 45d equal to 235, right? Take 5 common and then we come to this equation, 2a plus 9d equal to 47. That's equation number 2. Clear to everyone? The two equations we have got till now. Yes? प्रियांशु, क्या समझ नहीं आया? Which step? Step number 1 or step number 2? Okay, rest of the students have understood, right? Fatima, Sanvi, always learning. Bhagyavardhan, Siraj has given the answer already. Great. Rishabh Aditya, okay, clear. Great. Let's move ahead. So we have these two equations. Now using any of the method, whether it is elimination, substitution, whichever you are comfortable with. It's not mentioned here, you can use it. But I am using the elimination method. So I'll multiply equation number 2 by 6, right? So once I multiply this, we get 12a plus 54d plus 282 and mark this as equation number 3, right? So subtract first from third. We are subtracting the equations. We get 23d equals to 115. So d is equals to 5 here. We have got the value of d. All we need is value of a. You can put this value of d in any of the equations. So you have 2a plus 9 times 5 equal to 47. So a would be equal to 1. Now that you have the first term, you have the common difference. It's going to be 1, 6, 11, 16 and so on like this. Yes, all of you have given the right answer, right? Lavya Goyal, Sukhjot, Sia, always learning. 5n minus 4. You are making a general term. We do not require a general term, Ananya. We need proper, it says find the AP. We need the AP series, right? Rishabh, crystal clear? Aryan, yes? Alright, clear. Okay. So these were the questions from, see this is a 2 marker, right? In 2 marker also you have to give this much of steps and do not skip the steps. That's very important because you know that it's a subjective paper, so step marking would be there. Alright? And see, even if you skip steps, sometimes you end up making mistakes. So don't do that. Alright, let's move ahead. Let's take a look which chapter are we going to discuss next. So next is circles. So here we go. In the following figure, XP and XQ are tangents from X to the circle with center O. We have a circle here, you can see. Its center is O. And there is an external point X over here. So tangents are drawn. See, first of all, you need to interpret the given information. So these are the tangents, XP and XQ. Right? So we know that length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle would be equal. This is the information that we get from here. Okay. R is a point on the circle. It is on the circle, you can see XA plus AR, XB plus BR. This is equal to, and this is what we need to prove. Yes? Alright. Alright. Let's take a look how to solve this. First of all, we know that length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal in length, right? So from this point X, this is the external point. I can say XP equal to XQ. This is what I showed you in the previous slide, right? Similarly, this is also an external point for the circle. So AP and AR are going to be equal, right? Similarly, this is also an external point. So I can say from this point B, BQ and BR are going to be equal. See, when it comes to geometry, make it a point that whatever you are writing, you have to give the reason for that. Reasoning is important. Yes? Wow, Hari Murali, yes? Alright. So, XP is equal to XQ. We know that. I can write this XP as XA plus AP. XA plus AP. And this XQ as XB plus BQ. Right? So, what is AP? AP and AR are already equal. So, I'll replace this AP with AR. You can see here. Right? And this BQ over here with BR. Deliberately we are doing it because we need to land up to this result. So, this is what we were supposed to prove. Yes? Rishabh, crystal clear? Yes, Sanvi? Okay, just I'm giving you a quick summary for those who could not understand. This is the external point, right? So these two tangents are going to be equal, xp, xq, correct? And also this is this is an external point. So AP and AR are equal, right? Also this is the external point, BQ and BR are equal, right? So this is equal, right? So what you need to do here is this XP can be written as XA plus AP, whole thing. XQ can be written as XB plus BQ, right? I can replace this AP with AR and this BQ with BR, and you come to the final result. Thank you, Rishabh. Hi Priya, I think you have just joined. So whatever you have missed, you can watch the recorded session later. Yes? Okay, so this is clear to everyone, right? A simple question. We are using only one theorem over here. See, this came in 2 marks in CBSE 2014. Easy one. Got it, Ashna Singh? Yes? All right, great. Let's move ahead. Let's take a look at the next question. From an external point P, two tangents P and PB are drawn to the circle with center O. OP is the perpendicular bisector of AB. We need to prove this. See, first of all, we need to make a figure. We have a circle, right, with center O. There is an external point P. From here, two tangents have been drawn. Okay, let's draw two tangents, right, with center O, right. We need to prove OP is the perpendicular bisector of AB. When it says perpendicular bisector of AB, first of all, you need to join AB. Perpendicular bisector means it is dividing AB in exactly two parts. That means you need to prove that AC is equal to BC. This is what you need to prove. Also, you need to show that this angle over here is 90 degree. This angle ACP and angle, or you can say angle BCP, this is equal to 90 degree. You need to know what the meaning of this line is. OP is the perpendicular bisector of AB, right? Not only 90 degree, you have to prove that it is bisecting the line segment also. Correct. Biologist X congruency, right? This is what we are going to use. Right, Siraj. Siraj seems to be well prepared for the boards. Yes? Avni, please refresh the screen once because it's working fine for the others. See, if you practice well, actually all this will actually be a piece of cake for you. Right, all right. So let's move ahead. Let's prove it. So first of all, this is what we need to prove here, right? You will write to prove, you will write given. Now in this triangle PAC, this one and this other triangle, right, PBC. What we have here is we can see that PA and PB, they both are equal because they are the tangents drawn from the external point P. And this PC over here, this is common, right? And this angle ACP, APC and this angle, they will be equal, right? Because P and PB are equally inclined to this circle. So in that case, these angles will be equal. Now when they are equal, I can say that triangles are congruent by SAS congruency rule. Now when triangles are congruent, you can say AC and BC are equal and these two angles are equal, not 90 degree, right? SSS, how can you use SSS, Vesali? You can't use that. Reason being, this is common. This is equal, but AC equal to BC, we have to prove it that they are equal. You cannot use it, right? I hope it's clear to everyone. Please, can we get this pop-up removed from the screen? Yes, SSS can't be used. Okay, so now we can say that AC and BC are equal and these two angles are also equal, right? So these two angles are equal. Now they're on a straight line, so definitely they're forming a linear pair. Add them up, you will get equals to 90 degrees. So I can say OP is the perpendicular bisector of AB. Yes, Ritik, clear. Pre-board exam tomorrow, Aryan. All the very best. RHS rule is also, you cannot use RHS, Piyush, because 90 degree angle is not there. And if you are thinking about RHS rule, you might be thinking that radius and tangent are 90 degree. But you see, our triangle over here is this APC and BPC. AC is not the radius. Sorry. So RHS can't be used. Yes, Aryan? Great. All the very best, Priya. I'm sure that you would do well. Yes, Deepa, which step you cannot understand? Quickly just write, tell me the step number. I'll explain one more time for the ones who could not understand this. Yes. Sums are easy, but proving is? You find proving difficult? Proving is not difficult. See, in fact, the questions that have proving, I would say they're more easier than the others. Because you already know the answer, right? Criteria used. Step 3, Deepa. Step 3, there is no step 3. Which step are you talking about? Criteria that we are using. Criteria we are using SAS. See, I told you the reason why SAS. We have taken these two triangles. AP and BP are equal. This is common, right? AC and BC, you cannot use that because you have to prove them equal. So SSS can't be used. RHS is right angle, hypotenuse and side. Right angle is not there, right? I hope this is clear. That's why we are using SAS. Yes, Fatima, you are late. But whatever you have missed, you can watch the recorded session later. Alright, let's move ahead. So this, once the triangles are congruent, you know that by CPCT their corresponding paths would be equal. So this will be equal AC and BC, and ACP and BCP would be equal angles now, right? Because triangles are congruent. So you can say now this is equal and these angles are equal and they're forming a linear pair. Add them up, you can show that they are 90 degree. Sorry. Triangles are congruent, further prove it by CPCT. Yes, that's the same thing that we did, Hari Murali. Avinash Kumar, second question. Which second question? Screen is not visible. Please refresh it once. Yes, let's take a look at the next question. In the following figure, the sides AB, BC and C of triangle ABC, they are touching the circle. You can see in the figure also with center O. And radius is R here. At P, Q and R, the tangents are touching it. Two parts are here. First, you need to prove AB plus CQ is equal to AC plus BQ. Then area of triangle ABC is half times perimeter of triangle ABC times R. Alright. So, first of all, we know one thing, that length of tangents drawn from an external point to a circle are equal in length, right? So I can say that this AP is equal to AR. This is an external point, right? Similarly, this BP is equal to BQ. This C is also an external point. So this CQ and CR are also equal, right? Yes? Okay, okay. So this we all know, right? We can use it easily. Now, we know one thing. If you talk about this AB and this CQ, I'm using the left hand side of this, right? So this AB, I can open this up as what? AB can be written as AP plus PB, CQ as it is, right? We have just, expanded this. Yes, Sanvi. So, this PB and BQ are already equal. We just said that length of tangents drawn from an external point is equal. So, PB could be written as BQ also and CQ could be written as CR. Yes. So, AR plus CR, if you see, what do we need? We need AC. So, AR plus CR is what? Is going to be AC plus BQ, and that's what we were supposed to prove here. An easy one. See, whenever you come across questions where proving is involved, so make sure you always, whatever step you're writing now, keep this thing in your mind, what I need to prove. Somehow I have to reach to this step. This should be there in your mind. Sorry. Thank you, Marine Khan. Yes, Bhagya, proved. All the very best for the ones who have their pre-board exam coming up. Roshni Bala. How to draw tangents if center of circle is not given? Balaji Gupta. See, we have done this in the session of constructions. You can watch the recorded session. It's there on YouTube. Yes, definitely. It's an easy one, Priya. You will definitely be able to do it. Just practice the sample paper, right? For proving, we no need theorem. For proving theorem, see, wherever you are using the concept, you have to mention the reason. I think I have answered to your question. Yes? Is this what you are asking? That whenever we are mentioning any step, the reason has to be given? All right. So coming to the next part, we need to prove that area of this triangle is half times perimeter of ABC times R. So see, area of triangle ABC is given, so I'm using area. First we have joined this OA, OB and OC. These are the radius of the circle, right? And area of triangle is what? Half times base times height. Okay. And perimeter is what? Sum of all the sides, AB plus BC plus AC. All right. So area of triangle ABC, this could be written as area of OBC, this, right? Area of OAB, OBC, this triangle and this triangle. These three triangles are there. Correct? Yes. And now we have dropped these perpendiculars from the center, right? OP, OQ and OR. These are the perpendiculars. So if I talk about this triangle OBC first of all, this triangle, we have the perpendicular. I just said that area of triangle is nothing but that's half times base times height. So half times BC times OQ. Similarly for OAB, half times OP times AB. Similarly for the other one, half times AC times OR. Correct, Siraj? Yes. Ma'am, can you prove it by adding the first three equations? No. Can't be done that way. Thank you, Sonali Singh. So what is OQ, OP and OR? These are the, what are these? These are the radii of the circle, right? And radius is what? That's basically R. So I've replaced OQ, OP and OR with R over here. Now let's take common. So we have half an R common here. Inside the bracket I have BC plus AB plus AC. That's nothing but that's the perimeter of triangle ABC. And we have arrived at our final result. Shivam, take half as common and R as well. Yes? Right. Done this question, proved. Great. So we are done with circles now. Now let's move ahead. Let's take a look at the next chapter that we have. So now we are going to discuss constructions. Okay. So here is the question. Write the steps of construction of drawing a line segment AB 4.8 centimeter and finding a point on it such that AP is equal to 1 by 4AB. Right? Alright. So first of all, let's draw a rough sketch. We have a line segment AB which is 4.8 centimeter. I have to, divide it in such a way so that AP is 1/4 of AB. Or I can write it this way also. If I take AB to the other side, that's 1 by 4. This means AP is to AB, that's 1:4. Correct? This is what we need to basically draw. Now, let's take a look at the proper solution. First of all, we have a line segment AB of 4.8 centimeter. And now we will draw an acute angle from this point B and we mark this ray as BX. Yes, this is basically 4.8 centimeters. Right? Okay. Now what we need to do here is we will locate the points, right? B1, B2, B3, B4. Why? Because here it is 1:4, right? So ratio N over here is 4. And all of them have to be equal. You need to make sure that B1, B1, B2, B2, B3 and B3, B4 are equal. Right. Okay. Now what we need to do here is simply we join AB4, yes, and draw a line parallel to AB4 from B3, which meets AB at P, like this. And you'll be using the compass for this, right? Don't just make the parallel line. Sometimes I've seen students, they use a ruler and a pencil, they would draw the line by themselves. No, you have to use the compass, you have to put the arcs and then you join the lines. It has to be there. Yes, okay. So this is 1.2 centimeter, this part is 3.6 centimeter. You can measure it once you draw it and you will get the entire length would be 4.8 and that's what we were supposed to prove here. Steps of construction, yes, I think somebody asked this. Yes, steps of construction has to be written in the exam. You can use any book, Sanvi, both are good. R.D. Sharma, if you can do, see obviously you won't be able to do the entire book, you can just pick up the, the important ones. Thank you, Darshan @45 IIT. Absolutely, Ashna Singh. You can use the second method if you are comfortable with that. Because the name of the method obviously would not be mentioned in the exam. So you can use any one of them. Yes. Why we join B3? Because see, here the ratio is 1:4, right? So according to the method, first you join the last one. This point with the last point, which is B4 here, right? Then according to this ratio, it is 1:4, right? So then we put a line from AB3, yes, You draw, you have to draw an arc from here, AB3, and then you join them. Justification, no. Justification is not in syllabus. It's not in syllabus, this year's syllabus. Yes, it is related to BPT, right? But you do not have to give the justification in exam, but yes, steps of construction has to be. It looks a little up, but no, in the exam it should be absolutely parallel. They should look parallel. No justification is needed. No justification. Steps of construction has to be given. Why you find difficult writing the steps of construction? Whatever you are drawing, you don't have to, mug up the steps of construction for any question. See, let's say I draw a line segment AB, just write down, draw a line segment AB, right? See, math teacher is not checking on your language, right? How to take X line? Which line? Which X line? You are using a ruler for this line to draw 4.8 centimeter. Amazing facts. It says write the steps of construction of drawing a line segment AB, right? एक line segment AB आपको बनाना है, and then आपको वहाँ से कोई भी acute angle draw करना है from this point, and then you put the arcs. All of them should be equal. 4 arcs are there because ratio is 1:4. Then you join AB, 4 आप join करना है आपको, and then यहाँ पर B3 point से parallel line draw होगा, but yes, compass and ruler का use करते हुए, compass, pencil, ruler. Directly parallel lines draw नहीं करनी है. Thank you, Darshan. Rekha Devi, which step is not clear? This is simple. Jyoti Singh. See what I'm showing the steps one more time. See, first, simple. Draw a line segment, 4.8 centimeter. Draw an acute angle. Ratio is 1:4, so I'm drawing 4 arcs over here. All of them have to be equal. B1, B2, B3, B4. Right? 1:4 है, इसीलिए. Upper side. That's what? 2 methods are there in NCERT. Right? If you're talking about the other one, you can use that also. That's also fine. How to take B1, B2? See, take a compass, put the pencil inside it, right? You can use any radius, whether this much part or this one, whatever you're comfortable with, any radius, and start putting, start making arcs. Put the compass needle at point B, put an arc, then at B1, put an arc, B2, B3, B4, like this. Yes, absolutely. It is related to BPT, right? Justification, right? But it's not. It will not be asked in the exam. That's what I'm telling you. Parallel lines with ruler and compass. First, you will put arcs. That's simple. Using a ruler, you join this AB4. Okay, this much part is joined. Now, what you need to do is, first of all, you put a compass needle at this AB4. Put an arc. The same arc you put at B3 also, right? Now you will have to adjust the radius of the compass so that it cuts this line segment over here, right? So whatever radius is now, with the same radius, right, you would cut here also. So at the point where it is cutting, you just join this B3 and BP. Automatically it will come parallel. If it is not coming parallel, definitely you have made some mistake. You will have to repeat the entire thing. Yes? Tips for the exams, don't worry, I'll come up with something. I hope this is clear to everyone. Yes? Sanvi, from that cut part, I'm explaining you again. Compass, whatever arc you want to use, arc length, that's okay. And put it at B4, put an arc. Keep it at B3, put an arc. Now again put it at B4, right? Adjust the radius. You will have to increase or decrease the radius so that it cuts this line segment, right? Still, until and unless you practically, you do it, you will not be able to understand it, right? And then you have to put it at B3 with the same radius, cut it. Where it is cutting this arc, from there only you will join this line. Absolutely, you have to write the steps. That's what I'm saying. Steps of construction has to be given. It's clear to everyone now? Yes? Shall we move ahead? Quickly. Write in the comment section. Yes, line segment can be drawn. Yes. Down as well. That's right. Thank you, Dasha, Rekha Devi. All right. It's clear to everyone. Okay, let's move ahead. So here is the next question. Construct tangents to a circle of radius 4 centimeter from a point on the concentric circle of radius 7 centimeter. We are talking about two circles over here, right? Concentric circles. First of all, we have to draw two circles, one with radius 4 centimeter, another one with radius 7. They have a common center. That's what concentric circles mean. Common center they have. This is the smaller one, OA, with radius 4 centimeter, and the bigger one, OP, with radius 7 centimeter. Question says, construct tangents to a circle of radius 4 centimeter from a point on the concentric circle of radius 7. So, the bigger circle has a point on it, that is P. From this point P, I have to make the tangents to the smaller circle. How do we do that? You remember I told you, whenever you have to draw tangents to a circle from a point, first of all, you have to join that point with the center of the circle. OP is already joined. Now, let's draw the perpendicular bisector of OP. That's how we draw it. Let's join them. We have a middle point, that is M. Now, keeping the compass needle at M and radius as OM, you can draw a circle, right? You can see that it is intersecting the other circle at these 2 points B and C, right? Neil. One more time. All right. I'm repeating one more time. We have these two circles, one with radius 4 centimeter, another one with radius 7 centimeter. So from this point P, I have to draw the tangents to the smaller circle. So always what we do is we join that point to the center of that circle where tangents need to be drawn. Once it is joined, take the perpendicular bisector, right? You get the middle point M. Now putting the compass needle at M and radius as OM, right? Let's draw a circle. You will see that it is intersecting the smaller circle at these 2 points B and C. Correct? Alright, Neil, understood? Great. Alright, now what we have to do is we just have to draw the tangents. So from this point P, I'm going to join PC and PB, and these are our required tangents. That's it. Thank you, Harshita. ACT gamer, how to draw midpoint circle, how many centimeters, ma'am? Sorry, I'm not able to understand your question. CP and BP, yes, these are the required tangents. Yes? Ankit, what is your query? What is your question? Yes, 10E Sanchi Shukla. One more time, you have a circle here, the smaller one. We are talking about concentric circles. That means they have a common center. One with center, you see, one with concentric circle. First of all, this one, a smaller one, then another one. The smaller one with a radius OA, that is 4 centimeter. Another one with radius OP of 7 centimeter. Now from this point P, question says there is a point P on the concentric circle with radius 7. You have to draw the tangents to the smaller one. Right, so from this point P, you have to draw tangents. So we join OP, which is already joined. Take the perpendicular bisector of it, right? And then make a line. You have the midpoint, put the compass needle at M, radius as OM, draw a circle. You will see that it is intersecting the smaller one at B and C. Now you draw the tangents. That's it. Yes, after M, you keep the compass needle there, right? And open it up. OM is the radius. You draw a circle. It will intersect the smaller one, right? Wherever it is intersecting, you can mark those points as, let's say, B and C, and you join them with P. Harleen Kaur, I hope that it's clear to everyone now. Yes? No, Shivam, justification is not required. Right? Alright, so this was about constructions. Now let's move ahead to the next chapter. I'll be discussing questions from some applications of trigonometry. So here we go. A statue 1.46 centimeters tall stand on a pedestal, right? Pedestal is kind of a stand for the statue. Alright, so from a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree, and from the same point, angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Quickly, try making a figure for it. You will understand the question, I'm sure. Find the height of the pedestal. Use root 3 equal to 1.73. Right? Alright. So, first of all, let's draw the figure. We are talking about a statue which is standing on a pedestal. So, let's say this is the pedestal, right? And statue is above it. I'll just change the color. this is the statue in green, right? From a point on the ground, this is the ground level, okay? From a point on the ground, it says the angle of elevation of the top of the statue. This is the top of the statue, angle of elevation. That means observer is here. Observer is looking at the top of the statue. So angle of elevation is 60 degree. Now, from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal. What is the top of the pedestal? This is the top. From the same point, if we look here, what do we get? Angle of elevation is 45 degrees. Find the height of the pedestal. This is what we need to find out. The height. Yes? Wow, Deepak, done? Yes. Hello, Shrishti. Garuda has also got the answer. Wow. Absolutely, Sonali. Pedestal is like a stand. Statue is above it. Yes. So, first of all, important thing, you have to make the figure on your answer sheets with pencil, right? Do not use pen. Also, you need to mention like what all we are assuming here. Let's say the height of the pedestal, we are assuming this as AB and height of statue as BC. This is important to mention. Otherwise, how would the examiner know what is AB, what is BC, right? Hemlata completed. Wow, amazing. Pedestal is the stand, right? Sure. I think red wasn't visible, right? Yes. So we have these angles, angle BPA 45 degrees, CPA 60 degree and BC is 1.46 because the height of statue is given here, right? Alright. So first of all, in this triangle BPA, this one, tan 45 is AB by PA, 45 degrees is 1, so AB by PA I can say they will be equal. That's your equation number 1. Coming to other triangle CPA, yes. CPA, we have tan 60 degrees. So that would be AC upon PA because it is perpendicular by base. Okay. So tan 60 would be root 3. That's AC by PA. So AC is equal to root 3 PA. Right. So from this first equation, we can say that AC would be root 3 AB. Why? Because PA and AB are equal. Let's put AB here. Right. So we have root 3 AB. Yes, Ankit. What you cannot understand? Yes. Which step? Separate video for important questions on each and every chapter. Don't worry, we'll come up with something. Yes, Kabir, math exam tomorrow. Yeah? Hope you are well prepared. All the very best. Yes. Deepak done. So Ankit, clear till now, right? Whatever we have done. That's okay, Deepak. You can use COT also. Sonam, please refresh the screen. Avinash, very easy. Great. Hello, Sadhna. Yes. All right. So AC would be root 3 AB. So we are using these two triangles only, right? And we only use right angle triangles. Make sure this thing. Consultancy Bureau, sorry I missed your question. Yes, Sonam, one more time. So what we are doing here is, this is the pedestal and this is the statue, that's 1.46 meters, right? So if I talk about this triangle, tan 45 we are using, right? Which is perpendicular by base. Tan 45 degrees is 1, cross multiply this, you get PA equal to AB, that's 1. Yes. For 50 degree and 70 degree when you are saying, you will have to use protractor only. Because compass we can only use for the multiples of 15. Okay. Next is tan 60 degree. When I say tan 60 degree, we are using this bigger triangle. So perpendicular is what? AC. Base is what? AP. What is tan 60 degree? That's root 3. AC by PA. Cross multiply them. That's AC equal to root 3 PA. So PA is equals to AB. I can say that AC is root 3 AB. Right? We have made an equation here. Hari Murali has given the answer. Okay, we'll see what the correct answer is. Let others also understand. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone, right? Alright, let's move ahead. So this AB, this is what? This AB could be written as AC minus BC, right? And AC is what? That's root 3 AB. This is what we got in the previous step, minus BC. Now let's take this to the other side. Let me show you the step here. I can write this as root 3 AB. I'm changing the sides, minus AB equal to BC. Correct? It can be written this way. Yes. Right. Okay. So let's take AB common from here. We have root 3 minus 1 equal to BC. Right? Okay. So what we can say here is, let's put root 3. That's 1.73 minus 1 equal to AB. And what is BC? BC is given the length of statue. That's 1.46 meters. Right? Let's put it here. So what do we get? 1.73 minus 1 is going to be 0.73. 1.46 by 0.73, you get 2 meters at the end. That's the height of the pedestal. Exactly 2 meters, that's correct. 1.992 is also fine. It's okay. You can round it off and give the answer. Seems like Puneet is already tired. Yes? Thank you, Avinash. Yes, Piyush? All right. Let's move ahead. So this was from applications of trigonometry. Let's take a look. Which chapter do we have next? So now we'll be discussing questions from surface areas and volumes. Okay. So two cubes each of volume 27 centimeter cube are joined end to end to form a solid. Find the surface area of the resulting solid. So question like this you have in your NCERT also. Yes. So it's a 3 marker. Two cubes we have. The side lengths are same. Both of them have got a side length of A. Right? Okay, let's join them. So when you join them, what we see here is that height remains the same, breadth remains the same, but the length has changed. Length has got doubled, right? That's 2A. Yes. Thank you, Siraj. I hope this is clear. All right. So what we will do here is, first of all, I do not have the side length of this cube. Right? I just give you a, we just use this a general one. Now, what is the volume of cube? Each cube has a volume of 27 centimeter cube. Using this volume, I can find out the side length. So A cube is 27. A cube would be written as 3 cube. I can write it this way. So length of side would be 3 centimeter. So we have the side length of this cube. That's 3 centimeter. Oh, I can see answers coming up. Wow. So you all know how to solve this. Anonymous 007, what you cannot understand? This is simple. We have used two cubes, you join them. You can try it out at your home also. You can take any two things, any two objects that have a shape of a cube, right? Any boxes or something, join them. And you would see that height is same, breadth is same, but the length has increased, right? The same thing we have done here. So using the volume, we can find out the side length, that is 3. Now what is the surface area of the resulting solid? Direct formula. That's the total surface area. 2 times LB times BH plus HL. Length. What is length? Instead of length, I'll put 2A. Breadth and height can be written as A. Right? Okay. Let's put everything here. We get 10A square on simplifying. What is A? A is 3. So 10 times 3 square, you get 90 centimeter square. That's the final result. Yes? I hope this is clear to everyone. Easy one? Yes? 90 centimeter square. Yes, that's the right answer for this. Rora K. Sat. One more time. So what we are doing here is simply you have these two cubes, right? Join them. When you join them, height is same, you can see, breadth is same, length has increased. That's 2A now. We have added the length. Using the volume, you can find out the side length, correct? That's going to be 3 centimeters. Now when you have the side length, total surface area, you can put everything here. That's 10A square, that's 10 times 3 square, 90 centimeter square. How A cube equal to 3 cube is coming? That's simple. See, you have 27. That's the volume. And volume is what? That's equal to side cube, right? And you can even take the cube root of 27. What is the cube root of 27? That's going to be 3, right? Yes. All right. So this is clear to everyone. Let's move ahead. Let's take a look at the next question. The diameter of a metallic sphere is 6 centimeter. We have a sphere, right? The sphere is melted and drawn into a wire of uniform cross section. If the length of the wire is 36 meter, find its radius. Ma'am, why can't we use 27 centimeter square plus 27 centimeter square? That's, see, volume is given, not area. You are saying centimeter square. You're talking about area. We're talking about volume. Read the question carefully, Karud Gaming. Amazing facts. Please refresh the screen because it's working fine for others. Yes, volume is same. Clearly mentioned in the question. 2 cubes each of volume. Volume is same for both of them. It's mentioned there. Yes? Okay. Let's take a look at the next one. So metallic sphere is here. It is melted and drawn into a uniform cross-section wire. Length of the wire is given. Find its radius. So here we have this furnace. You can see a high temperature region would be there, right? Now, let's put this sphere inside it. Obviously, it will get melted. Once it is melted, it is drawn into a wire. Yes, with a uniform cross section. We have the length of the wire, that's 36 meter, but we do not know what the radius is, right? Okay. Now to find this out, we know one thing. So you remember I told you one thing. When you come across such words in the question, melted, drawn into, broken into, recasted, right? So such kind of words, that means the volume remains the same, right? Keep this in your mind. Absolutely, volume of sphere would be equal to volume of cylinder, Charulata, right? So let's suppose the wire has a radius of this r and the length of the wire is h, right? So diameter of the sphere is 6 centimeter and wire has a length of 36 meters. See, units are different. First we have to make the unit similar. That would be 3600 centimeter. So volume of sphere equal to volume of wire, 4/3 pi r cube equal to pi r square h. We are just using the formulas. So here this pi gets cancelled, right? R square would be equal to what? 4/3 into r cube by h. Let's take everything else on the other side. Now all you need to do is put the values. 4/3 into 6 cube by 3600, you get 8/100. That would be √2/5, which is 0.28 centimeters. Proper final answer. You all are saying 0.1. No, it's 0.28 centimeters. Please take your calculation once. Yes. All right. So this was from Amit Kumar, 10 centimeters. How come 10 centimeters you're getting? Some are saying 1, some are saying 0.1. See, you can check the calculation later on. So this is the method that you have to follow. Correct, Satna? Yes. Alright, so this was from surface areas and volumes. Surya Teja, this question. So you have a metallic sphere, it is melted. That means volume of sphere and volume of wire will remain same, right? First you have to make the units same. Height would be what? That would be 3600 centimeter. So volume of sphere and volume of wire would be equal. This is the concept that we are using. Put the formulas. Cancel this out. R square would be 4/3 into r cube by h. I'm repeating one more time for the ones who haven't understood. Yes. Yes, diameter is 6, so radius would be 3. Right. Right, so this has to be 3 here actually. Right. You're right, this would be 3. So answer might vary according to that. Yes. Absolutely, you all are right. You can check the calculation later, right? Particular formula for such kind of questions can't be there. No. You always have to use different formulas and then you can simplify them, then you come to the final result. Okay? Alright, so let's move ahead. Let's see which chapter do we have next. Now we'll be discussing statistics. Okay. So here we go. The marks obtained by 110 students in an examination are given below. Find the mean marks of the students. Right, Charvi. Right. It's 3 centimeter. Alright, so first of all, when you have to find out the mean, any method you can use, whichever you are comfortable with, whether it's direct method, whether assumed mean method. Here I am showing you the direct method, right? So what do we need? We need class marks. That is xi, lower limit plus upper limit by 2, that's 32.5. 35 plus 40 by 2, 37.5, 42.5, 47.5, 52.5, 57.5, 62.5. See, once you understand the trend, right, every time you do not need to add them up and divide them. Just keep adding that number. Like here we have to add 5 every time. Just keep adding 5 to it. Ananshia, please refresh the screen. Why frustum? Frustum is deleted from this year's syllabus. Oh, thank you so much, Jagdish. Thank you. Yes? Alright. So this is clear. Simply what we need to do is fi xi we need to multiply, right? 14 times 32.5, 455, 16 times this, 600, 22 times this, 1190. Similarly, we multiply each corresponding value from fi and xi to it. Right? Okay, so now what you need to do next, so writing this much step will give you 1 mark only. In place of diameter. So previous one you have to use a radius, na? Then you can find it out. Alright, now all we need to do is we have to add all them up. You get 4,930 and here it's already given in the question 110. Right? Summation fi xi and summation fi. Now use the formula of mean, which is summation fi xi by summation fi. Put everything here, 4,930 by 110. What do you get? 44.81. These are the mean marks of the students. Yes. Yes, PDF of this session would be given. Don't worry. Right, Trisha. So you can use R in that case. Yes. Fi xi, sorry, I could not read the entire thing. See, if you are using assumed mean method, in that case you would require anyways class marks, right? Then you would assume a mean from here, a value, right? For that, you will have to form di and then fi di. Right. Correct, Hari Murali, right. Shubham Kumar Verma, absolutely. Yes, Rahul, it will be given in the description of this session, yes. Absolutely. See, it's not like that if the question is a 3 marker, you cannot use direct method because it is shorter one. If the name of the method, I'm reiterating this, if the name of the method is not mentioned in the question, you can use any method whichever you are comfortable with. It's a subjective paper. So if the name of the method is mentioned, use that method only in that case. Sigma, this sigma symbol, this denotes summation, the sum of the values. Yes. Right? Alright, so it's clear. No, probability is not coming in term 2. It was in term 1 actually. Yes, we know that. Radius, right? We have substituted diameter by chance, but you have to use radius. Alright. Sure, Nathan. Yes, we will do that. UI is a part of step deviation method. That is not coming. So you don't need to practice that method. Just for knowledge, if you want to do it, that's okay. But now I would say that if exams are really close, do not learn any new method, right? Just focus on what all you have in your syllabus right now. Yes, you can use direct method for other sums of mean also. Yes. All right. Let's move ahead. Let's take a look at the next question. If the median of the following frequency distribution is 32.5, find the values of F1, F2. You can see class marks here. You can see frequencies over here. We need to find F1. We need to find this F2. We have the sum of them. Total is 40. Median is given. That's 32.5, right? Outright. So when median is given, so using that you can find out the median class. Median is 32.5. It will lie between 30 to 40, right? So since it will lie between 30 to 40, so we have the median class. Using that we can get the other values. First, let's find out the cumulative frequency. First would be F1. Then you add them up. You get F1 plus 5. No, we cannot use step deviation method. I just said this thing, right? Two methods you can use, direct one and assumed mean. Right? Then F1 plus 5 plus 9, F1 plus 14. Then you add this up, F1 plus 26. Add them up, F1 plus F2 plus 26, F1 plus F2 plus 29, F1 plus F2 plus 31. Yes. All right. So we know one thing. This would actually be equal to 40 because it is nothing but the sum of the, all the frequencies. All right. So what I can say here is that this is the median formula, L plus N by 2 minus CF by F into H. So median class, as we discussed, that would be 30 to 40. From here we have the lower limit, which is 30. N is what? That basically the sum of all the frequencies, that's 40. Now comes the main step. Frequency, this is the median class. Frequency we consider of the same class, but cumulative frequency we consider of the previous class. Yes. So we have F1 plus 14 as cumulative frequency. And what is the class size? Upper limit minus lower limit, that's 10. H is 10 here. Let's put everything in the formula. Right? Once you put everything, what do you get? So 32.5 would be equal to 30 plus 40 by 2 minus F1 plus 14. Keep this in bracket, right? Don't write this as it is. Once you open up the bracket, the signs will change. You get this. And finally, we arrive at the value of F1. That's going to be 3. Yes, I do teach grade 6 also. And we are coming up with the classes for grade 6 as well. Don't worry. Yes. Right. So, I can see answers. F1 is 3. So, we know one thing. F1 plus F2 plus 31. I told you it's equal to 40. You equate this, put the value of F1, you get the value of F2 also, that's 6. So these are the final answers. Yes. Right, correct. Yes, Aditi, Siraj, Sadhna, Paint Art, why 10? Shubham, yes, easy one. Great. Please check your calculation. Yes, Satyam Kumar. All we need to do is, first of all, median is given 32.5. So this is the median class. 30 is the lower limit, right? We use the frequency of the same class, but cumulative frequency of the previous one. I'm repeating for the ones who haven't understood, right? And this is your formula. Put everything in the formula, whatever values we have. And after that, it's only calculation, right? Just do it carefully. And you arrive at the first value, that is F1, which is 3. And using this equation, that F1 plus F2 plus 31 equal to 40, put F1 here, you get the value of F2 also. That's going to be 6. That's the final result. Why do you need to use step deviation method? Yes, you already have these two methods which are a part of the syllabus. I hope it's clear now. Yes. All right, Aryan. Got it? Great. So this was from statistics. Now let's move ahead. Let's take a look at the next chapter. So we are done with all the chapters. Yes. Thank you, Advaid. Yeah, hi Kundan. Sadhna clear? Yes. Rakhi, hi. Ma'am, should we say sum of all Fi or Xi as sigma or summation? Sum of all Fi or Xi as sigma or summation? See, let's say I'm finding out sum of all the Fi's. I'll say summation Fi. Let's say I'm finding out the sum of Fi Xi. I'll say summation Fi Xi. This symbol sigma, this basically means summation. Right? When you add things up. Yes, absolutely. Mode is coming from statistics. Yes. Yes, all the chapters are completed. Now an important update for you all, that you all know that CBSE is scheduled to conduct term 2 board exams on April 26, 2022, right? So in the term 2 papers, you will have different kind of questions. There would be case studies and there would be short answer type, open-ended, long answer type questions as well. Exam duration would be for 2 hours, right? And to provide a comprehensive learning for students and so that they get well accustomed to the subjective format of questions, we are planning to conduct Byjus All India Mock Board Exam for term 2. Yes? Thank you, Aryan. All right, yes. And we are using Assess ED as the core platform for students to give this test. And registrations are open to all the students and it's absolutely free. This mock exam would be open for all the students. Yes. Right. All right. Also, it is for grade 10th and 12th for both CBSE and CISCE, and the results would be announced on April 5th. Also, one important thing here, that registrations have already been started. So please do register if you haven't yet. And I feel that this mock exam will actually be helping students so that they get to practice more and more. It will help them in, improving their performance. Sure, Nithila. And also students would upload their answer sheets on this platform and it will be digitally corrected by the teachers. Also, post the mock board exam, you will get a detailed report card of your performance and the answer sheets would be digitally corrected by the teachers. There would be remarks there. Step marking would also be provided for the subjective questions. And important thing, selected toppers will also get a chance to be eligible for 100% scholarship. Wow, isn't it? So do not worry. I know there is a lot of syllabus to cover, but this is not the end because we have lined up many more sessions for you from every Monday to Friday to make you exam ready. Yes. Now let me give you a glimpse of the next session. So our next session would be on last 50 days strategy to ace math term 2 exams. I think some students were asking me to give tips and all. Yes. Nishant, revision exams between 10th to 20th March. So it's happening between 12th to 30th March, right? So you can go for it. Already done with sample papers, Siraj. What to do now? You're done with NCRT, done with exemplar, done with sample papers. So all you need is just, I would say just practice. So tomorrow when I'm coming for the 50-day strategy, we'll be discussing all these things only. Already registered? Great. Yes. Yes, toppers doesn't mean only 95%, right? Right. So don't worry, tomorrow we have this session. Tomorrow is March 8, yes, Tuesday at 6 p.m. So we will discuss what should be the, 50-day strategy to ace math term 2 exam. So do not worry at all. Thank you. And you know that we have got free trial classes as well. So please click on the link in the description below and you can get all your doubts clarified instantly during the class. And please like, share and subscribe so that you do not miss any new updates from us. All right? Yes? Thank you, Hari Murali. Yes, percentage doesn't matter. See, I told you, don't run after marks. Knowledge pe dhyan do. Yes, Jagdish Singh. All right. Registered already? Oh, you still remember Captain America. Thank you. All right. So see you tomorrow. Until then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.